Welcome to I'm like 90% sure it's the 30th episode. So yeah, welcome to the 30th episode of the Glovecast. It's 8:53 at night, and I haven't been, on the Saturday I need to get this done by, and I haven't been able to get in contact with Adell, so I have William instead.
Hi, I'm replacement Adell.
Yes. You are Adell now. That's what Adell sounds like, don't you know?
That's what Adell sounds like. It's me, Adell. This is my voice.
This is Adell. Because we've had some problems. That's also why we didn't upload a video last week. Because Adell's Wi-Fi has been out. But came back on Thursday. But I've been busy since Thursday. So I haven't been able to record. And I got back at 4 today. Went, okay, we should record to Adell. And she hasn't responded. So I just went, hey William, want to record with me? And he was like,
okay,
I guess. So
yeah.
So yeah, now he's recording with me. Isn't that great?
Yeah. This is gonna be the best episode of the podcast.
Yeah, it will be great. I totally would prefer this over just doing it with Adell, but whatever. Yeah. This is fine. Everything's fine. I also have to record this by the time I go to bed, and it's 8:55, and we have to record for an hour, so...
Oh, okay.
And it takes about an hour and a half just to get the audio to a point where it's usable. So, you know,
okay,
it's gonna be great.
Alright.
But I do already have B-roll for this, because I took a bunch of snow B-roll, because we don't get snow very often. And I was like, snow is cool, I'm gonna film it. And it's like, technically spring now, but I haven't got any spring B-roll. So you get winter B-roll. No, it's not spring yet. So technically I'm still allowed to use my winter B-roll. Most of my B-roll is winter. So that's a good thing.
Alright, the winter B-roll that is going right now.
Yes, you can see it.
You can see it.
Yes. I'm thinking about using the one where I put the dolls up, but Data Doll keeps falling over, so I keep walking in the shot to put her back up.
Alright, we'll see if you use that one.
I think I will. You may have to watch for that. Okay. There's a lot of great moments in the B-roll that you probably won't notice, because who watches the B-roll? So I think I should just make a compilation of B-roll moments between us talking and me yelling about things in the background, and all the times Chiso has walked into the shot, which is partly purposeful because I think it's adorable. So I try to get him to walk into the shot sometimes, and sometimes he just does. My personal favorite is where I had the dolls in an open window, and Chiso really likes sitting in open windows. Chiso being my cat, if you did not know. And so he just sits in the shot for like a minute, and it's great. Am I talking loud? I feel like I'm talking loud.
Well, it's going to, yellow.
Yeah, that's a good amount. Also, we're turned down. Because last time I evened it up with Adell, and Adell got a new microphone. It's actually Mateo's microphone, and it's really quiet. It's so quiet. So yeah, that's the thing.
So hopefully all the audio in this isn't really bad.
It's going to be bad, but I can't tell, so I won't be able to fix it, because I won't know if it's bad or not.
Well, hopefully the audio isn't doing some weird robot shit right about now.
All the robot shit. I mean, you can tell how great we are with how well OBS works for us by the second episode of Jazz Punk, in which...
Oh, yeah.
Did you look at it?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I've only watched the first one.
I'd suggest it, but I'd also suggest... The words are really funny. The images are just not moving. For the first 9 minutes, there's about 3 frames, which is the best frame rate. And it was actually about 15 minutes with those 3 frames. I just cut it down by about 6 minutes for you guys. But the commentary is really funny. You just can't tell what they're commentating on.
Yeah.
But you know, good times.
Yep, I watched the first episode. Jazzpunk seems like a good game.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It just makes me motion sick. But that's okay.
And it probably doesn't. It's probably just the recording.
That's also true.
Because I remember I played Minecraft on the Windows XP and it had a bad frame rate at the specific point where it made me a bit motion sick.
Yeah, it might be that. And it might be added with my video editing software kind of messes with the frame rate a bit because my computer's bad.
Oh, yeah.
So that also might add to it. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we're running this on well, I don't actually know exactly the specs to your computer, but like...
I took the sticker off that tells you, so no you don't.
Yeah, I can't... I mean, I could, but I'd have to go into your computer.
Yeah, that takes too much work.
It takes some
They're
time.
not very good. And they're kind of
that's not
old,
good.
and I need you to help me delete some things.
Yeah, do you still have AVG installed? Because I told you to delete that.
I haven't been on my computer since you said that.
Alright. Delete it, but don't delete it
I don't
now
think I have it.
What, do you not have it?
I apparently don't have it.
Okay,
I have
that's
many
good.
annoying
AVG's been
things.
Bad.
So I don't know. I don't pay that much attention. I just have about 5 things that I have to close when the computer starts that I want to delete, but also don't have the motivation to actually delete them. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It takes effort. It takes more effort to close them every time my computer opens.
You know, like
But-
the antiviruses you somehow get after you've been on ROM sites.
Antiviruses are the ultimate viruses.
Yeah, I just inexplicably have a new antivirus now that I've been downloading ROMs.
It's really concerning.
It is.
Like, what else
Whenever
is on my
that
computer?
happens.
At least the antivirus is nice enough to be really obvious it's downloaded itself.
Yeah.
What else is there that's not being so obvious?
Yeah.
I can't get rid of fucking, what's it called? That one antivirus I have that's red. I can't get rid of it. It always notifies me.
McAfee?
Yeah, McAfee. I've deleted it like 5 times.
I think I got it from adware too.
Yeah,
so...
but I originally downloaded it because we had a subscription. And I should stop tearing apart the battery. That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to put the battery down.
Alright, put the
fiddling
battery
with
down.
batteries.
No sniffing battery acid.
But I want to, though.
It's a bad idea.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Should we spam Adell to see if we can get her attention?
Alright.
Spam. 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 That's not right.
Smack. Smash that.
Smap, smap, smap. Spam. DTY.
$8.58i.
Beautiful. I have spammed Adell. That's an acceptable amount of spamming. We don't want to just sit in silence for spamming. Now, do we?
No.
No. What do we have to talk about? What has happened recently? What have you been doing? Do you ever leave the house?
While I go to college.
You got pets.
Yes.
Exciting development in the life of William. He bought pets.
I bought pants. That is very exciting. I mean, I also updated my game.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Just now.
I will tell Adell, who's not in this podcast, but will still do the description. Because I don't do descriptions. I really shit at them.
Okay.
Do you understand why it would be shit? You've seen my writing.
Oh yes.
Not just the spelling, but I'm just shit at writing in general.
Well, we're putting my game in the description.
Sure.
All right.
You want to play William's shitty game? Go play William's shitty game.
You definitely do.
You definitely don't.
It has a bull in it called Load of Bull. You do want to play it.
You do want to play it. You obviously want to play this game.
Yes.
It's not shit at all. You should make me and Adell a quiz to play on, to do on the show.
Oh shit.
Quiz.
Which overcharged boss are you?
Yes! Yes! Yes. What would the winning answer be?
Load of Bull, obviously.
Of course.
Because, like, he's the only one that anyone actually cares about among my friends.
It's because he's clearly the best.
He is. And he's the best and he's the strongest.
That's good.
And he is the final boss. So.
It's weird actually having someone in this room. It's not a big room.
Yeah, it is.
I can actually, like, touch someone when I'm talking to them. And I keep not looking at the mic, because I want to look at William, because I am talking to him. And I'm a respectable human being. Otherwise, I just stare at myself. And that's just not a pretty sight. Especially with the warp, because it's a circle.
Ah, yes.
Look how great I look. I don't look terrible at all.
Alright. Looking good. Nobody on the podcast will see this. Because we're not just gonna take a picture
I'm not doing that.
The Blue Yeti.
And how terrible I look because
not
it's expanding my stomach.
That we're using.
Yes. You know how when you have a mirror in a circle, it expands parts and shrinks parts? The part it's expanding is my stomach. Which looks real great. And my head's very small, comparatively.
Well, what I'm seeing, my head's way smaller than yours.
Your head's very smaller than mine. You're farther away.
Farther away. But also, it's smaller than it would be.
Yes, it is also smaller than it would be.
Yeah.
I stared into the light. Fuck. Ow.
Why
did you do it? Like, I did it by accident because you're taller than me, so I look up, but I shouldn't look too far up. Because that's not the line of sight you would be in. That's, like, just, I can see the hair out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, I'm being like, the light's really bad. How bad is it?
You're an idiot.
Yes. Alright,
I have a beautiful laugh, don't I?
This podcast is just laughing.
It's just laughing. I'm going to name it Nothing But Laughing.
Yeah, we're just gonna be laughing the whole way.
If you want to listen to people laughing, this is a good choice.
Yeah.
But we have bad laughs, so... Oh, William has a decent... I have a shit laugh, but William has a decent laugh. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fun night editing this.
It's gonna be fun.
Not that it takes very much work to edit. So I don't know why I'm laughing. It's great. It's just laughter. There's nothing else. I was really hoping Adell would just show up. But maybe she'll show up like half an hour into this. You know?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Gonna just get internet and show up immediately.
Yeah. Adell has internet. She's just not responding like a bitch.
Yeah.
That's not very nice. Hey. Hey. What? I wrote hey, and then I got get.
Get. Get in the car.
Get. That works too.
Get.
What else has happened recently?
there were those new Pokemon starters.
New Pokemon starters, yes.
Yeah,
They're cute.
yeah, they're alright.
People are...
I like Grookey, I think.
Which one's that? Which...
The grass starter, that's a monkey.
Yes, that's very cute. What's with you and monkeys in Pokemon? I still remember your first starter.
Yeah, I do too. It was Chimchar.
Of course it was.
Because it was a fire starter, basically.
But monkeys.
Yeah.
I think you just have an attachment to monkey starters.
Yeah, they're pretty good. All 2 monkey starters.
Yeah, all 2 of them are great.
I mean, it depends when the evolutions come out.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's the best? I mean, Sobble's pretty popular. I think Scorbunny, the fire starter, is the least popular.
What's your favorite Pokemon in general?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing.
That's fair. Name one that you really like, though.
Charjabug. Remember that one?
I do remember Charjabug.
It's a square.
It is. My favorite's still Sableye. Even though that Pokemon Sapphire was bootlegged, it's still a good game.
I just realized that we could probably just get your ROM and save edit it to be at the point you were at with your Pokemon.
Yeah, we could do that. I don't
Like,
really care.
approximately.
I just want to live with my Sableye.
Yeah.
And you should totally get me a Sableye toy.
Alright.
For my birthday. Hey, it's my birthday month. That's actually a logical thing to ask for. You should do that.
Get a Sableye.
Yeah.
Where am I gonna get a Sableye?
The internet.
Specifically. Alright. Yep, I have 10 days. Get a Sableye.
Yes. You don't have to get it in time for my birthday.
Alright.
It's just in general.
I'll get a
what
Sableye.
else I love is, my brain saying Snorlax, and that's in fact not.
Snorlax?
Yes.
Yeah, Snorlax is a really good Pokemon.
But like a Snorlax beanbag chair.
Oh,
I love them.
That's so good.
They're the best things.
But also, I'm probably not getting one.
No, you're not doing that because they're expensive.
That is expensive.
But they're fucking amazing. I love them.
Yeah, beanbags are way more expensive than a small plush.
Small plush.
Yeah.
They're still great though.
Alright.
I have words to say. Why do you keep taking the back off your phone?
I just do that.
I would do that too if I didn't have a case.
It's just so addicting.
Yeah.
The back of my phone case is gonna snap in half one of these days.
My case is too hard to take off. There. I can't, get it off that easily, so I've stopped fiddling with it.
That's pretty good because probably better than not having the case be able to take off because, the back of my phone, whenever I drop it, it loses the battery.
Yeah, I used to have that when I always took out mine. It's just, oh shit, the battery's out again.
Yeah, the battery.
No, I have to get there in every once in a while because it just completely freezes, and the only way to fix it is to remove the battery, which I feel like is not good for the phone.
Yeah, that's probably bad.
But
also dropping the phone and losing
knocking the battery out is also not great.
Too.
You need to get a case like this one. It's great. It has paint on it. It doesn't come with paint on it. That's special edition.
Oh, right. I gotta get the special edition for
this
the paint.
Paint was from the day I got it, and there's red paint from the day I got it, and there's this paint, white paint on the side. There's a lot of it. That is from Wednesday, when I was painting, and went, fuck, I'm dropping my phone and my hands are covered in paint. Okay, now my phone has paint on it. There was a lot more on it, but I'm not gonna, wash it off with water.
That paint, reminds me of today.
I had white paint all up the side of my face because my earbuds kept falling out, so I just kept pushing them back in, but my hands had paint on them, and so, but it was just covered in paint.
Alright. Well, that reminds me of today. I don't know what was on it, but my Xbox controller that I have for my computer. It had a bunch of like gunk on it, and it was just
gunk.
Really filthy and
I dropped my phone.
I have no idea how it got that filthy, like between like last night.
Nope.
This morning.
No. Did you wash it off properly?
Yes.
That's really gross.
It is.
Did she saw shit on it or something? You can't.
I don't know, but like.
Did you not like go into the light with it?
What?
Did you not like go into the light with it to check what it was?
Oh, well. I mean, I kind of saw it. It was kind of like dirt or something.
I think someone just opened your window while you were sleeping and just threw dirt
on it.
Yeah, dirt through your window.
It was stuff kind of caked on though. But I have no idea what it is. I just have to watch it off.
It's the ghost! The one that wrote anime! It's the same one that wrote anime in your phone.
Oh yeah, it's the anime ghost!
It's the anime ghost! The anime ghost doesn't want you to play video games. It just wants you to watch anime. And look up anime on Quotef.
Yes, my favorite pastime.
Looking up anime on Quotef quizzes.
Yes.
And that's how we got the quiz today. The ghost wrote anime on Quotef in his phone. And that's how we got our
now
quiz.
Now we're going to be doing the how good of a Hunter x Hunter fan are you?
Yeah, exactly. I'm clearly the best Hunter x Hunter fan.
Yeah, I will know exactly what the
I think I did watch like a quarter of it like years ago.
Huh.
Like I have sort of memories of it. I remember there was like my brain's telling me there was one character that's from a really rich family that also may have murdered people.
Huh.
But I'm not so sure about that. But I feel like that's what happened.
I mean, that would make sense because I haven't watched it. So, I mean, I wouldn't know. How good of a Hunter x Hunter fan
also,
are you?
they were on a boat at one point.
What if I get perfect on it?
Yeah, you get just perfect. I had an English test, and one kid got all of the like 5 multiple choice right by guessing.
Nice.
Real
I love
lucky.
it when that happens.
I did quite good on that test. I got a 5 out of 6 on the essay, which is really good. But it's also disappointing that that's really good because it's still only like an 83, and that's why I hate the out of 6 marking system.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Because it's like impossible to get a 6 nearly.
Yeah, I've never got a 6 on an essay.
Yeah, exactly. And a 5 is considered really good, but it's still like a B.
Yeah.
And 4 is acceptable, but it's so low.
Yeah, 4 out of 6 is very
Most
low.
kids get 4 out of 6, and it's so I hate them. Like, do out of 10. I don't know. That makes more sense to me.
Yeah, so we can get a 4 out of 10 instead.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
Yes. Just make it out of 10 and make them not actually get over 6, but make it out of 10 so they all get 60% or under.
Yep.
That's the best solution.
Yeah, that's clearly what you should do.
Yep, that's how you grade essays.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? No essay is perfect. And they're probably all really bad.
They're all shit.
They are all really bad because they only had like half an hour to write them.
And they're all about the same thing.
Not enough time. And they're all the same. Like, I
but
feel
all
bad for
various
anyone.
Versions of bad.
I feel bad for anyone who has to mark English tests and has to read all that shit.
Our teacher's been complaining about having to mark the English for the eventual exam for the last couple weeks.
Oh yeah, I remember him doing that.
Yeah. He's just keeps because he had been doing it every weekend. And so he was complaining about it. And the fact that he had to give kids zeros, and he doesn't want to give kids zeros because it takes more time.
Yeah,
because it's only supposed to take 90 seconds to read over it and give a mark. But if he can't find, like, the topic, then he has to read over to make sure that hopefully there's the topic there, because he doesn't really want to give kids a zero on their provincial exam. But apparently he gave out a bunch of zeros and twos. Imagine getting a zero on your provincial exam.
Yeah, that would suck.
Also, why does it skip from 0 to 2? Like, he was explaining it, and the 2 marks you could get for doing really badly is 0 or 2.
What, you just can't get a 1 because, like,
as long as you have...
just systemically doesn't work?
I don't know. It's the 0 is if you have nothing, like literally nothing of actual substance. And the 2 is if you have the top, like the prompt, what the prompt wants somewhere in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 2. How do you get a 1? Do you have half the prompt? Like, half the word that they're looking for. That's how you get a 1.
Well, the prompt is this. Like, you kinda got the prompt, but you severely misunderstood what it was, but you did try. That should be a 1.
No, that would be a 2.
That would be a 6, because you tried your best.
Yeah, give him a 6.
That's what matters.
Apparently sometimes he goes, whoa, this is a 7, and then gives them a 6. Because you can't give a 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, still hate the out of 6 marking system. It's just not enough options.
Yep. I mean, giving zeros, probably the best to give a 0 is when there's actually no... there's actually nothing there. That's probably the least annoying 0 to give, even though that's, like, really bad.
Just all they've written is no.
All they've written is no.
6.
You better do that on your provincial exam, or else you won't get a 6.
Yeah,
that's how you'll get a 6. Just write no on it, and like the teacher will be overwhelmed by facts and logic.
A student explaining the professor gave them a 6-page or whatever, like a really long essay to do. And then they did a little thing about how on the first day he said that nothing mattered and like you shouldn't ever have to listen to anyone. And so it's just and kind of wrote that like half a page of explaining that and got really good marks because the teacher was like,
facts and logic.
Fair. That's fair.
I've been decimated by facts and logic.
Yes.
The most important thing in writing essays.
What I'm really bad at is, so you know how you have to have examples and then you have to explain what your examples mean. I just give a shit ton of examples. But apparently I'm good at quote integration.
Oh.
But I just don't explain what they mean. I just say, there's this and that's cool. I don't actually do that, but I kind of like... I'm like, it explains itself.
Look at this. This quote explains itself.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing an essay. I'm just putting out this quote.
It's just, here, have a quote.
This is how to write essays.
That's how you write essays, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess quote integration's just really easy. You just have to, like, do it. You just have to have a quote to integrate.
You gotta have a quote to integrate. You have to not put the entire quote in your essay.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 rules.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've only taken out 1 word from the quote because I'm like, this is all useful. And that's how I maybe wouldn't word the sentence this way. But now that I've read it worded this way, I would absolutely word it this way.
So the thing is, you have to not put the entire quote in your essay. Well, you're doing better than half of YouTube video essayists.
But it doesn't work so well with video. If you do it the way you do essays of like 2 words, you talking and then 2 words of them talking. Imagine how jarring that would be.
Oh God!
That's the problem I had when I was doing like an essay video for class. I'm like, I know how to do quote. You can't do quotes like this in a video format. Cause imagine how jarring that would be.
Yeah, but
that seems like a fun video to make. If you made a YouTube commentary video like you did an essay. Can we make this?
You want to make this?
William, let's
what
make
would it
this.
be on?
I don't know.
How good of a Hunter x Hunter fan are you?
No, we have to have a video to have quote integration from.
Okay. A video about quote integration. Just make it.
That sounds great. But yeah, that would be so incredibly
and take quotes from the teacher making quotes about quote integration. It's called the meta.
It's meta.
And if it's meta, it's automatically good.
But we could have quote integration for multiple things. Like, we could make a quote integration video about both quote integration and the YouTube style of just having the entire clip in your video.
Yeah.
But with the the jarring quote integration.
The jarring,
yes, that sounds
word
great.
essay quote integration. Instead of having the entire movie Star Wars The Last Jedi in your video.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Yes. Yes, and that does exist. And
I mean, yes, what we're doing sounds
what
amazing.
We're doing.
Not having just the entirety of the Star Wars movie.
I mean, that does exist.
I know it exists. That's what a reaction channel is.
Yeah.
I saw a great thing of sometimes I saw a reaction channel where they wanted to have the entire video, but they didn't want copyright strikes, so they just had the text written, stick the video up here and time it up right.
Yeah.
Like, that's all they did. They just had a box. They didn't even... That's so minimal effort. They didn't even have to time up the video. They just had to watch it.
Yeah.
They just told you to time up the video.
Yeah, but the thing I'm talking about is, there is a specific video essay on, by, Mahler that's on Star Wars, how Star Wars The Last Jedi is bad, and he puts the whole movie in it, and it's like 9 hours. I don't remember, it might have been 6 hours, and the one on H Bomber Guy's video about it, the other video essay is 9 hours, but, it is very long, and he says basically nothing from what I've heard from people who have watched it.
Because you're not gonna fucking watch it?
I'm not watching that shit.
It's shit. That's why you should watch it. I like the videos of, I watch this video so you don't have to, where they just summarize the video that's like 20 minutes long in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Great, I like that.
But also, please don't put Mahler in the tags, or else he'll find out. And then I'll have to be on his podcast.
I'm not going to make it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And what, he just forces people on his podcast?
No, he doesn't, but he's really adamant about getting them on his podcast.
So forces people onto his podcast?
Yes, basically, yes.
Yes. That sounds great. We should go on his podcast.
Yeah. With, the 3 worst YouTubers.
Yeah. Who does he do the podcast with?
Him, Rags, and the Dishonored Wolf.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And then we could have him on the Glovecast. We wouldn't want him on the Glovecast. But we could go on your podcast if you come on our podcast. We wouldn't necessarily want that, but we could. We should insult him, so we have to go on his podcast.
Wait, do you actually want to go
No, I do not.
No.
I am making a joke.
Okay.
A bad joke, I agree.
Okay,
But-
just pretend we've never mentioned him on this podcast.
Or tell
From
him that we want to be on his podcast. But like,
Yeah.
you know, I did a hand motion and I realized you can't see it. And William repeated the hand motion.
Yeah.
It's just the like shruggy hands, palms up motion.
Yeah. Alright, so from now on, we never mention Mahler again.
I'm not going to remember his name.
Okay, that's good.
This is just hidden in the video. And it's
Alright.
someday this blows up. You know what to do.
You know what to do, the person who shall not be named.
No, I meant the audience.
The audience.
The audience knows what
Yes. The audience. That may or may not be the person who we agreed not to talk
to
about.
do. He who shall not be named.
Otherwise
Otherwise known as Voldemort.
Yes.
Yes.
Voldemort himself is watching this right now.
Hi, Voldemort.
Hi. Hi,
Oh,
Voldemort.
did you not know? Voldemort's my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Not you. The other brother, who is
Yeah,
Voldemort.
your
And
other
therefore
brother.
would also be your brother.
Yeah, I guess. I've never met him.
Because
He
one of
kinda
my
just
friends had an old joke where her friend was the daughter of her and Voldemort. And then I came along and made friends with her, and somehow I ended up being Voldemort's brother. And
Yeah.
so I'm her friend's uncle, yes.
Ah, yes.
And I guess you're Voldemort's sister.
Yeah, I guess. That makes sense.
Yes.
I've never met him. He kind of just left
and to
to
take
go
over the
there.
world.
to go take over the world and try and fail to kill Harry Potter.
Yes.
He just
He's
kind
really
of
a
put,
disappointment to the family.
yeah, he's a disappointment. You try and kill a guy, and you just give him a tattoo.
That's not.
Like,
It's even a cool
it's
tattoo.
a cool tattoo.
Like, what you doing, bro?
How'd you mess up that bad?
You didn't manage to kill his family, but like,
Yeah.
it just builds anger. You don't want people resenting you. You just want them
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
And how did you manage to give someone a tattoo instead of killing them and then kill yourself? You disappointment. It's a good thing you had those soul pieces, but then you let the kid who you gave a tattoo destroy all of them. Just a disappointment to the family, you know, William?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's quite a disappointment.
Disappointment. Best video
Yeah.
where we discuss
This is
how
the best.
how Voldemort is a disappointment to our family.
Yes.
That's what you do in normal conversation, isn't it,
Yeah.
William?
Yeah, that's what you do.
That's what you do.
Okay, no more sniffling. Except I probably will do that later because I kinda. Oh god. Oh no. Don't do that. Alright. What are we gonna do? Laugh the rest of the runtime?
It sounds like I'm crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it
Alright.
my stomach. I'm crying. The
Alright.
actual tears don't help with the fact that I sound like I'm crying.
Yeah.
But it's just, I cry when I laugh. It's a genetic thing that William doesn't have because he's a little bitch. You know?
Yeah. I at least thought as much.
You have
Not
do you have
nearly
it a
as
little
much.
bit? I have a
I've seen
tear
it
in my
sometimes.
nose. I don't know how
I
I got
mean,
there.
sometimes I just get tears randomly, and I think it has to do with like room temperature or humidity or something because it always happens in classrooms. So I'm always crying in class.
I always get it in
Not
church.
really, though.
Just one eye. Just like
yeah, one eye. I kind of get it in church too, but I always get it in
every time in church. Did you get it back when you went to the school that I go to?
Yes.
I don't get it. All the classrooms are different temperatures.
I don't know what it was.
I think other humans just make you sad. I think that's what it is. Just your one eye. It makes your one eye
I'm pretty
sad.
sure it wasn't all the classrooms
It was
that I
just
did that in.
specific
It was some
classrooms.
classrooms.
Mine is
always
always church. And it's just one eye.
Or it's just that I woke up too early.
You're waking up! Like, are you getting it now?
I have no idea what it actually is, so I'm just making shit up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Adell still hasn't joined us.
Yeah. Well, it's been like,
40 minutes.
Yeah. What, is it time for How Good of a Hunter x Hunter fan are you?
15 more minutes.
That's 15 more minutes.
That comes at 55, William.
Okay.
Don't be silly.
Alright, I know the schedule to the podcast after being on it 2 times. One time...
One time you were out there like half of it, and I just ran down to get you. And then you can hear us entering the room and yelling that we can't hear Adell and Mateo as they talk. Why are you touching our great foam? Our wall foam.
I shouldn't touch your phone.
Don't touch my phone.
Or else we'll ruin the sound in this room with this, like, dirty flow.
That's a random bit in it.
It's even dirtier, dog.
It's a goose, you imbecile.
I was about to say duck, and then I was about to say goose. And then I said dog bag.
And the miscellaneous other pillow. We have all the corners blocked off by pillow, pillow, goose.
Yes, that is my favorite game to play in elementary school.
Pillow, pillow, goose. Yes, let's play pillow, pillow, goose.
Pillow, pillow, goose. Got him.
No, I have to run now.
Oh no! What are you gonna do? This is such a small room, you can't even...
Move over so I can run around you.
Ow. Don't do it! Don't do it! Stop! Please don't! That don't work! What is that? Are these headphones?
Yeah, probably.
I bet they don't work.
No. Do you like the bowl?
Yes, that's what was making that sound.
See, Adell complains whenever she comes over of what a state I keep this room in. Because I'm a shitty person.
Yeah.
I also have... It's my hoarding spot that isn't my room. I also have fines and penalty points, motor vehicle act violations. So
the list of act violations.
So the improper display of plate is $230. Illegible plate is $230. Unnecessary noise is $109. Fail to display. What is that sentence? It's just fail to display.
Fail to display L or N.
An N sign. $109. Fail to slow down or move over near stopped official vehicle. $173.
And 3 points.
Yeah, that one gives you 3
points.
Woo!
That's the kind of points we're always going for, that high score that lets you never... Or the high score
what
that
is
lets
the
you
most
never
expensive thing? There's 167 for past vehicle yielding for pedestrian or disobeying school guard / patrol. Oh, I found
actually 20.
Illegal use or possession of driver's license can be $460 to $23,000. And so can illegal use or possession of identification card. motor vehicle related crimes and driving while prohibited is $575 to $2,300. You know.
That's
And driving while suspended is the same thing.
Yeah.
What's the cheapest fine I can get? Driving over fire hose, driving on sidewalk, or opening door while unsafe is $81. What's defined as unsafe? Like, if there's an alligator in the car, I'm unsafe, and I'm going to open the door.
That's illegal. No, that's not what it is.
I didn't realize that, but that's very vague.
While moving is probably right. Which
Or when another door
means,
is about to, like, hit your door, maybe?
Which means you've broken that act violation as a child.
Yeah, of course. Remember seatbelt races?
Ah, yes.
That's because we were really slow at putting our seatbelts on. That was the only reason. So our dad made us compete of who could get our seatbelt on the fastest. But the really sad thing is he'd always have to go to the trunk first, and he'd call it usually while he was at the trunk, and he'd still win. And he had to hop to the car.
Yeah.
And he'd still beat us, who were already sitting inside of the car with the seatbelts.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't get the fucking seat.
Yeah.
And other times he cheated and called it when we were already in the car. And he was already about to put a seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Have a zebra print pencil that I got from my grade 8 graduation.
Nice.
Mrs. Gus didn't know what to give me.
Oh yeah, it's like a lead pencil, but it's a
shitty.
mechanical pencil.
It's a mechanical pencil, but it doesn't work very well. So you can't get the lead out.
and like, it's an eraser.
The eraser doesn't work. The eraser just makes black stuff go everywhere. I will identify. I can't show the audience because I don't fucking feel like putting that in. But try, draw, and then erase this. And tell the audience what it does.
Well,
what you gotta do is you remove the lead. Nope, can't. Oh, I got it. Sort of. You gotta pull. You gotta get a little bit of lead out. You gotta. Yeah,
yeah, I see. I see why you don't use it.
Yeah, that's enough lead out.
Yeah, I can see that.
The lead, yep. And it doesn't rain apparently. So never mind. Oh, I have paper. You can draw on my beautiful artwork. She's not on the artwork bit. So yeah, you've drawn it. Now erase.
Okay, mine worked.
Oh.
It actually worked.
Oh.
Look at that. The eraser worked.
Still wouldn't use that fucking pencil.
Yeah, that pencil lead was a nightmare.
They're all like that. It was a whole patch. You must have got them for real cheap. And they all had one piece of lead in them. Single piece of lead. And no identifying markers to tell you how big the lead is.
Yeah.
My stomach, like, legitimately hurts.
I
don't know if that's because I'm dying or because we've been laughing too much. Both are equally likely, I think.
Yeah.
I stared at the fucking... light is so bright. And it doesn't... Don't you love the fact that that light has no switch and so the only way to turn it off is to unscrew it? Which is fine, geez. Screwing it in, but unscrewing it, it gets hot. So that's just a fun time. So try, take it out and just listen to the noise it makes. But don't take it all the way out, because that's a bad idea. Just go up there and turn it slightly. And then you just leave it hanging in the light thing, just slightly unscrewed. You're not good at this, are you? No, you just gotta go for it.
Oh, I was doing it dumbly.
Ta-da! and then you screw it in. You were
I
staring
did
at
it while I was staring at the
it. Didn't make the like popping noise it makes sometimes, but it's always there. And I have a floater.
Ah, that's great.
I keep trying to follow it with my eyes. It only happens when I blink, and then when I open my eyes, it shows up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Did you have a good day today?
Yeah.
I went out to McDonald's because I was at a convention and there was no food and I was sad. Well, there was food. There just was a long lineup for it. And stop hitting the miscellaneous bowl.
Well, it's right on the leg of my stool. Why is that so disgusting in there? Why is this so disgusting?
It's just
such a disgusting place.
It's just salt water and ice, or not salt water that's stayed in there for too long and then just become that.
Yeah, it's still pretty
But
disgusting.
there's no salt water left in it. It's just salt though.
Yeah, it's still pretty disgusting.
It was to make the room colder.
Alright.
It gets hot in here.
Yeah.
Especially in summertime.
Yeah.
What's the miscellaneous notebook for? Grab me the miscellaneous notebook.
Alright, what's in it?
And don't hit the wall when you do it. It's graph paper.
Oh, look,
I found a graph. The ordered pairs coordinate plane. We use a grid to locate places on a map. Latitude/longitude. There's no end bracket. Another type of grid is called the coordinate plane.
Coordinate plane.
Yeah, I realize it. That's how you spell plane, right?
Yes.
Second quadrant, first quadrant.
That bracket without the end bracket, that's like my most common mistake.
Yeah, fourth quadrant. Did I spell any of those wrong? No, I don't think so. Unless fourth is wrong, but I don't think it is. O is called the origin. Like the horizontal line is called the x-axis. The vertical line is called the y-axis. The location on the...
I thought the
next page
wasn't wrong, but like, wait.
Water damage.
Where's the U? I don't know if I'm like...
There was a U there.
Okay.
Hey, look, dotsies. And time. This was homework. That's boring. This is more homework. Homework. This one swears. Oh, I've done the homework.
Alright.
Don't you love graphing?
Yes.
I'm very glad I never have to do math again.
Ah, yes, that's...
And you're in your grade math. Is there numbers yet?
Yes, there are numbers.
Good. There is numbers in his math.
Yeah.
This is an improvement from when there wasn't numbers.
Yeah, there used to not be.
Do you want to do the only reason you join a hard math class to whine about how hard it is?
Well, no.
Good.
Because, I kinda have to do it.
Yeah, you do actually have to do it.
Yeah, I have to. And it's not actually that hard. No. I just suck at math.
You're just bad at math. Well, you're not. But you're not good at math. You're just
I'm not good at math.
You're not necessarily bad at it. You're like, at it, you know?
Yeah, I'm in a college level course, but I'm not doing amazing at the college level course. But I am bad at studying. Because don't do it.
That's fair. Instead, you play video games.
Yes.
Like a good child.
Yes, that's what a good child does.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't study and plays video games.
Yes.
Yes, best child ever.
Yes, that is how your children should be raised. Mm-hmm. No homework. Mm-hmm. All video games.
Exactly.
Just let them play I don't know.
GTA 5.
Yeah, GTA 5.
For your 3-year-old.
Good game for your 3-year-old.
Yes.
Very educational.
Yes. Teaches your 3-year-old how to rob or steal cars, which is the best knowledge for a 3-year-old.
By pressing Y.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you steal a car.
Run up and press Y. That's what you do in life.
Yeah, that's
like,
what you're
I
doing
wish
in
to
real
talk
life.
to you, so I'm pressing A.
Yeah. Or Y in some games, but
This
like,
game, it's an A.
It could be any button. Like how X can be on any part of the controller based on which controller you're using.
Yeah, but right now I'm pressing A.
Yeah.
Alright, what button are you pressing to talk to me? Or are you actually an NPC?
Real NPC hours. Yep.
But if you were an NPC, you'd only say one line.
Well, what about the NPCs that have
That's
long dialogue
fair.
trees?
But like an hour-long dialogue tree? Okay, more like a lifelong dialogue tree? Because I've been talking to you for a long time. Or did this game just start now and all that my memories are just exposition?
Yeah, their backstory exposition.
Is it only this room?
It's a series.
Or like...
Actually, it's like a series.
Ah.
And like, I'm not specifically an NPC, but I'm also like a character who's recurring in like cutscenes and everything.
Makes sense.
So lots of dialogue there.
Makes sense.
That's
Anyways,
how I roll.
Quiz time.
Oh, it's quiz time. Oh, this is what I've been waiting for. Are you a real Hunter x Hunter fan?
The white-haired one is the one that I think's the rich one that murders people.
That's...
I don't remember who these other characters are.
Alright. What is Killua's power that he received through Nen? Electricity. Manipulating electricity. Killing people.
I'm going with...
Yeah, that seems like a good one.
Manipulating electricity.
Manipulating electricity. They're like both kind of the same, but a different way of saying
Based
it.
on the Hunter exam, how many is Gon's best friends? What?
Of course, maybe a lot.
What?
Maybe.
What?
I chose maybe.
Of course. How
many arcs are there? Try counting it.
6 makes sense.
57. Me.
What's the 5th arc about? So you know there was more than 5. So it was either 6 or 57.
I'll say Chimera Ants.
I'm gonna say Mutant Beast. Who are the 3 royal guards of Chimera Ant King?
Wait, was I right there?
Knuckle, Sylvia, and... whatever. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by said
One of
toe.
them is named Shoot in this one,
If he
so
hollers,
I'll
let
pick it.
him go. Let's go with the longest one. Who's Gon's dad? Easy, right? I have no idea. Sylvia, sure. Who are the thing is the 4 main characters? I'm guessing Gon is 1. And I'm guessing that one is. I'm thinking it's this one. This bottom one here?
Okay, I'll pick it. Just
I don't know. Now, random question that doesn't affect your score. So, from the 4 main characters, who's your favorite character?
Leorio. I love him.
I got it. We got the question wrong. I'm gonna go with Killua. Last question. Who's Chimera Ant King? Kite. Yes. Thanks so much for taking the test. And would you follow me? Nah, but great work anyways. Good job, person. I got 50%.
I got 40%.
Woo! I won! I am
You
50%.
win. You are a 50% a Hunter x Hunter fan, and I am 40%. 40% of me is Hunter x Hunter fan.
Yeah.
That is what these results mean.
Yeah.
Like 40% of my entire being is Hunter x Hunter fan.
Mm-hmm. 40 and 50% of my entire being.
Yes.
All right.
I can't believe that 40% of me is Hunter x Hunter fan without watching a single episode or reading the manga.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Ah, fuck.
Or even really knowing.
I can't. There we go. Bye.